What's going on, you guys? James here again. In regards of clearing out the Team Synchro deck of choice is none other than Gusto. When it comes to Gusto, if anyone has ever saw the last profile, I think the only change out of this would be the extra deck due to the restrictions. And it made me think, what can I do in terms of the extra deck replacements so that I always have the open space? There are plenty options of what to do with this list, and I figured, why not stick with Gusto? So, deck profile for you guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You guys know the good stuff about this. Starting off with the humans, aka Psychic Gustos. 3 Pilica, 1 Cam, 1 Reese. These are pretty much the humans I play. And then Cam's recycling ability comes up a lot, because especially the fact that shuffling 2 is part of the cost, which is absolutely insane. So even if they were to Ash Blossom the Cam, you already got your recycling back, so you're in a pretty good spot from there on out. And then for the birds, you have 3 Vidir, 2 Eggle, 2 Falco, 2 Guldo. That's pretty much that for the birds. And then the monster hand traps. 1 Ghost Ogre, because she's a psychic. It makes it so that E-Telly is a thing if you already got your Pilicas out the gate. But realistically, 99.99% of the time, Ghost Ogre is usually meant for disruptions in any shape or form. And then Ghost Mourner, she is a level 3 wind tuner. It makes it so that she's revivable off from Pilica, which is absolute synergy. And especially the fact that she can be used as a discard fodder off from Tailwind's Graveyard Effect. You're basically picking up the paces and slowly but surely end up gaining your advantage. And then the spell lineup, you have Feather Duster, Change Your Heart, Foolish Burial, most of the times to toss out the birds. Quill Pen of Godos, this card did not come up at all, I don't think, throughout the whole entire Synchro category event, but it's still a pretty good card just in case to deal with unoutable situations to some degree. Foolish Goods, toss out Tailwind of Gusto. And speaking of Tailwind, 3 Tailwind of Gusto. Card is cracked. Talents, just the one of Snatch Steal, Book of Moon, 2 E-Tellys, 2 Forbidden Chalice, 1 Cosmic Cyclone, 1 Call by the Grave, 1 Blizzard. And then the power traps. 1 Trap Trick to have you pick any of the following options between 2 of the Wind Art Miabis, 2 of the Evenly Matched, and or 3 Infinite Impermanences. So that way, you shouldn't be able to restrict yourself that much off from the side effect of Trap Trick. But if either any of these 3 powerful traps resolve throughout the course of the game, you're in a pretty good spot. And then extra deck, Hastor, this Synchro did not come up at all. High Speed Droid Kendama. Kendama is absolutely crazy because pierce spatter damage is extremely relevant, and it makes it so that Kendama can close out games as well. Stardust Charge Warrior, this card comes up a few times. Maple Maiden, This card's absolutely crazy because applies to the player, not the monster, which is insane. Also, she helps you clear out unoutable monsters in a random scenarios, which is nice. Stardust for saving grace. Mist Worm definitely came up once in terms of versus Shadows for the sake of no recursion by bouncing back the constructs, Windows in a late game setup, and so on. And then the cheesy card, Ukyo Punk Amazing Dragon card comes up like 3 times throughout the course of Team Synchro. I digress. And then the Gustos, one Falcos did not come up at all, but certain situations for the boost, when opponent literally has nothing, we can literally close out the games a lot faster with the swarming Gustos. And then Godos, this was made a few times. Freeze, best card in the extra, no questions asked. No questions asked. And then Lamp Lampilica, this was only made like either once or twice throughout the whole entire event. And then Eggos, this was made once or twice throughout the whole entire event. If there was ever a 15th extra deck spot, I believe it's supposed to be this may sound risky as it is, but the 15th spot from the extra deck would be Virtual World Shenshin. Shenshin would have been that last flex spot because it's a win. So restriction off from Pilica shouldn't matter. And with that being said, this has been James Polk on Team Synchro with Gusto. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys to the link side.